Hey growers, today we're going to be showing you how to make a friendship bracelet. So these are some things that you can do with your friends or by yourself, and then you can exchange them with each other so you guys can each have a friendship bracelet for yourself. So today I'm going to be using blue, orange, and yellow string, but you can use whatever colors you want or whatever you have on hand. You can use yarn, ribbon, whatever you would like. I also have some Scotch tape and a pair of scissors so that we can cut the length that we need. So let's get started. I'll show you how to make a friendship bracelet with a simple braid. So today I'm going to be using yellow, orange, and blue string. So first things first is that you want to make sure you find the ends of each string. So I have my yellow one in my left hand, and my orange one, I'm going to line it up with the top of the yellow string. And I'm going to do the same for the blue one. But like I said, you can use any color that you want, but I just chose these ones because I think they look great together. So I'm just going to make sure I line all three of the ends up together, and I'm just going to pull them tight so I have a good length of string. So you can make a necklace, a bracelet, a keychain, whatever you want. Today I'm going to be making a bracelet. So I'm going to make sure that I measure my string so that it's a little bit longer than my wrist. So I like to keep mine a little bit looser so they're not too tight. And I'm just going to kind of measure it to about there. And then to about right here. And then I'm just going to cut a little bit extra in case I make a mistake or need to tie something off. So I'm just going to cut the strings together so they all have one length. They're the same size. I'm going to move my string out of the way, and the next thing I'm going to do, I need to tie a knot so that the strings don't move while you're braiding them. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure all the ends are still together or close enough, and just make sure your strings are nice and tight and nice and even. You're going to take the ends and you're going to wrap it around one of your fingers. So to make a little loop just like this. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your string ends and you're going to push it through the loop. Just like that. And then you're just going to pull and make a nice little knot. Try not to go too far down the string so that you have enough space to still braid. So once I have my string and a little knot tied, I'm going to place it on a flat surface. You can do this on a table, a book, your lap, whatever you would like. Today I'm using a table, and I'm going to take a little piece of Scotch tape or whatever tape you have on hand, and I'm just going to tape it to the surface and press it down so it stays nice and tight. So once I have my string on the table, I'm just going to make sure that I figure out which side's going to be on the left, the right, and the middle. So you can start any which way, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to have yellow on the left, orange on the right, and blue is going to be right down the middle. So today we're going to be doing a very simple braid. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cross my orange over top of the blue. So now the blue is on the right and the orange is right down the middle. And I'm going to do the same thing with the yellow. Yellow across the orange so it's in the middle, and blue is on the right still. So now you have the start of a little braid. So while you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're keeping your braid nice and tight. So I like to kind of keep my other hand on the string, so I keep the ones that I'm crossing over on nice and tight, and the one that I'm moving is going to be in my hand. So once again, I'm going to cross the blue over the yellow and the orange over the blue. And then I like to take the three strings and just kind of tighten them all together, just like that. And if you look closely, you can see the start of a little braid. So I'm just going to keep going. Yellow over orange, blue over yellow, and orange over blue. Just like that. And as you can see, my braid's getting even better. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing over and over until I have the desired length that I want. Yellow over orange, blue over yellow, orange over blue, yellow over orange. And see, if you make a mistake, no big deal. You just even them back out and just tighten your braid and you're good to go. So we're going to keep going. Blue over yellow, orange over blue, yellow over orange, blue over yellow, orange over blue, yellow over orange, and so on. I'm just going to keep going, and you can just watch me. because I'm doing the exact same method. Yellow over blue, orange over yellow, blue over orange, yellow over blue, orange over yellow. And see, my braid's getting a little tangly. That's okay. I'm just going to make sure I'm keeping it nice and tight. And as you get better at this, you maybe even find out that you can hold the strings in your hand and just move them that way. Sometimes that's a little bit easier, but you can still have your strings flat and just keep crossing them one over the other. So, like I said, orange over yellow, blue over orange, yellow over blue, orange over yellow, blue over orange, and yellow over blue. And we're just going to keep going. And look at that, my braid is coming out so nicely. But I'm just going to keep going. So, and if you need to, you can take a break and see where you are if you lose your space. So, we're back with orange on the left, blue in the middle, and yellow on the right. We're just going to keep crossing them over one across each other. So the yellow is over the blue, orange is over the yellow, blue is over the orange, yellow is over blue, orange is over yellow, blue is over orange, yellow is over blue, orange is over yellow, and so on. So I'm just going to finish this bracelet up because I'm getting close to the end. But see, I'm just keep crossing my strings one over each other, making sure that the one that's in the middle is always being crossed over with the ones on the outside. So this bracelet is looking good. I'm almost finished, and then I can give it to a friend. So once you get to the point where you think that your bracelet is long enough, or if you want to change colors, you can just stop your braid and take the ends of your string, and you're going to do the same knot technique that we did when we started our bracelet. We're just going to take the ends and loop it over our finger to make a little circle. Take the ends and push them through the loop and tie a little knot. Perfect. Now you have a perfect little friendship bracelet. So, next thing that you can do is you can take it off of your table and you can measure it along your wrist. And look, this is the perfect size just for me. So, what you can do is you can either trade it with a friend or wear it for yourself. And then you can have someone else or help you tie it onto your wrist. So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your bracelet around your wrist. Once you have the two ends, you can put them in your palm just like this. And we're just going to cross one over the other. And you can just tie the bracelet tight and make another loop and put the strings through your hand and tie the bracelet tight around your wrist, just like that. So after that, you're going to have a couple dangly ends, and you can either leave them, which some people love to do, but I prefer to cut mine so they're a little bit shorter. So you can get someone to help you, or you can do it yourself. Just going to make sure you take the scissors very carefully and cut it to the length that you want, just like that. Now you have a perfect friendship bracelet that you can share with a friend or keep for yourself. I really hope you guys enjoyed this bracelet making activity today, and I really look forward to having you exchange them with your friends and your family.